Well, hello there. This is Grandma Yudrin. I haven't seen you guys in a while because I was traveling in India. Well, actually sitting in one place in India, in Dharamsala, studying Tibetan and learning how to speak Tibetan. Occasionally I get out and see places like this, sacred Tso Pema Lake in Northern Himachal Predesh. This lake was said to have been formed when the king of Zahor, this region in ancient times, tried to burn the Indian sage Padmasambhava alive, and instead he came back a few days later and found, instead of a corpse, Guru Rinpoche alive and well, sitting on a lotus in the middle of this lake, which hadn't existed before. So it's a transformation of fire into water story. I visited there this December and spent 3 days there. It was cold, and the hotel I was in wasn't top-notch, but I had a wonderful time doing kora, or circumambulation around the lake, with the northern Indian people who were also there on pilgrimage. Across from my guest house was this little temple. It actually has a little Guru Rinpoche statue facing out onto the lake, and it has a place where you can offer butter lamps, a huge stack of mani stones with this mantra Om Mani Padme Hum on it, and a special stupa, which says below it that this is the stupa of Drikung Khandro, a 20th century master. Oh, here are some stones that have green tar on them. Above the lake is a huge new statue of Guru Rinpoche, Padmasambhava, that was created by Lama Wangdor Rinpoche, who did a huge amount of work and fundraising to make this statue happen. It's amazing to climb up there as I did and see it from the its base, and look down. You see those two boards there? That's where people can do prostrations. For example, if they're doing their preliminary practices in Buddhism, the Nundro. And then I went back down after visiting the Guru Rinpoche statue and continued my kora circuit around the lake. Those green hats indicate that those ladies are from Kannur, or thereabouts. Many Northern Indian Tibetan heritage people who honor Tibetan Buddhism come to Tso Pema in the wintertime, and they do circumambulation, and they make offerings at all the temples and many other devotional practices. The Padmasambhava Public Library there, right on the circuit that goes through a little hamlet and then around the entire lake. Special highlight for me was the Dujum Monastery, also known as the Tso Pema Orgyen Heruka Nyingmapa Gompa. And this is a place where Dujum Rinpoche himself, one of the greatest yogis of the 20th century, visited, as did all my lamas and everyone's lamas in the Dujum Tirsar tradition of Tibetan Buddhism. Here's a panoramic view. It's right on the lake there. There's a Bodhi tree, a place to burn butter lamps as usual. And here is the central figure in the Gompa is this wonderful image of Guru Rinpoche, Padmasambhava, flanked by Mandarava and Yeshe. Below is another statue of Guru Rinpoche. On the wall here we have the Shitro, or the 100 deities of the Bardo. And on the far wall we have the refuge tree of the Dujum Tirsar tradition. Here we continue around the lake with the native people. Very many different ethnic groups are all descended from Tibetan stock, and all have faith and devotion in Guru Rinpoche and the Buddha. This lake is on your right, and they may be turning prayer wheels as well, maybe chatting each other up, maybe observing prayerful silence. Then after that, I got on a bus, and I headed up towards the sacred cave of Guru Rinpoche, above Tso Pema. Here's the building that encloses it. The little sign says, don't write on the walls, don't put scarves on Guru Rinpoche, but of course everybody does. So here is the nuns outside, serving tea to all the hungry pilgrims. Some biscuits too. And of course you can offer a butter lamp. Look at that beautiful sky. It was such a beautiful, crisp day the day that I was up there, and because there was a money shortage in India and it was cold, there were very few Westerners there. Here is the sacred central cave of Guru Rinpoche. This is where he's said to have practiced himself. Amazing. And this statue is not that old. It was done in the lifetimes of my lamas. I believe it was by a lama from Dolpo who made that, if I remember correctly. Up there, there's kind of a chimney going up to the outside. Kind of a perfect cave. To the right of that is Guru Rinpoche's consort Mandarava's cave. Here you recite the mantra of Tara. And I then headed up to see the presiding Dzogchen master and the community of nuns above there, just slightly above and behind Guru Rinpoche's cave. See those beautiful prayer flags? There are millions of them. And also they burn song here, which is like incense, as an offering. You can see some burning there on a rock in the morning. I happened to stumble on. Then around behind, I was invited by a lama to go visit Ani Bumchung in her cave. This is an enclosed cave, kind of like a lean-to on the side of a mountain. There's Ani Bumchung. She's a great practitioner of Troma Nakmo, a central practice of the Dujum tradition of Tibetan Buddhism that I am part of. Ah, there I am with the holy Ani. That was an amazing time and something that I will treasure forever. Thank you for joining me on my trip to Tso Pema. If you have any questions, you can leave them below. Looking forward to hearing your comments. Bye now.